The castle theme park was magical. It sparkled with lights and laughter. I loved working there. I brought joy to children as a princess. Every day felt like a fairy tale. I loved seeing the smiles on children's faces. I felt proud to be part of their happiness. The park was my second home. I loved my job. Working at the theme park was a dream come true. Every day, I got to see the joy on people's faces, the laughter of children, and the magic that filled the air. It was a place where dreams came to life, and I was a part of that magic. But pretending to be someone I wasn't was taking a toll. Behind the smiles and the laughter, there was a part of me that felt like it was slowly fading away. The mask I wore every day was becoming heavier, and the weight of it was starting to crush my spirit. I felt trapped between my true self and the role I had to play. It was like living in two different worlds, constantly shifting between the person I was and the person I had to be. The conflict within me grew stronger with each passing day, and I didn't know how much longer I could keep it up. I longed to share my truth with the world. I wanted to be free, to live authentically, and to show everyone who I really was. The desire to be true to myself was overwhelming, but so was the fear of what might happen if I did. But I was afraid of rejection. The thought of losing everything I had worked so hard for was terrifying. What if people didn't accept me? What if I lost my job, my friends, and the life I had built? The fear of the unknown kept me silent. I feared losing my job and my friends. The theme park was more than just a place of work. It was my second home. The people I worked with were like family to me, and the thought of losing them was unbearable. I didn't want to risk everything for a chance at being myself. One person I thought I could trust was Billy. He was more than just a coworker. He was a friend who had always been there for me. We had shared so many moments together, both good and bad, and I felt a deep connection with him. He was a close coworker. We spent countless hours working side by side, sharing stories and supporting each other through the ups and downs. His presence was a source of comfort and strength for me. We shared secrets and supported each other. There was a bond between us that went beyond the workplace. We trusted each other with our deepest thoughts and fears, and that trust was something I cherished deeply. I decided to confide in Billy. It was a decision that took a lot of courage, but I knew I couldn't keep my secret any longer. I needed someone to understand, someone to share the burden with. I told him about being transgender. It was the most vulnerable I had ever felt, laying my truth bare in front of him. My heart raced as I waited for his reaction, hoping that our friendship would remain intact. I hoped for his understanding and support. In that moment, I needed to know that I wasn't alone, that someone would stand by me as I navigated this difficult journey. His response would mean everything to me.
Ariel, I can't believe you would tell me this. This is something I never expected from you. We've been friends for so long and I thought we shared everything, but this is beyond anything I could have imagined. I mean, how could you keep such a thing hidden? It's not just a small secret, Ariel. It's something that affects all of us. How could you not trust me enough to share it?
Billy's reaction shocked me. He didn't offer support. Instead of understanding or even asking why, he immediately jumped to conclusions. It was as if all the years of friendship meant nothing to him. Instead, he spread my secret. He didn't even hesitate. The moment he found out, he went straight to Monica. He told our co-worker, Monica. Monica, who is known for her love of gossip. She thrives on it, and Billy knew that. Monica was known for being gossipy. She couldn't keep a secret if her life depended on it. And Billy, knowing this, chose to tell her anyway. Soon, everyone at the park knew my truth. It spread like wildfire. Every corner I turned, there were whispers and glances. It felt like the entire park was against me. I felt betrayed and hurt. The people I thought were my friends turned out to be the ones who hurt me the most. It was a pain I had never felt before.
Did you hear about Ariel? Can you believe it? It's unbelievable. I never thought she would do something like that.
I confronted Billy. He didn't apologize. He stood there looking at me with a smug expression. It was as if he enjoyed seeing me in pain. He seemed to enjoy my pain. Every word he said was like a dagger to my heart. I couldn't believe that someone I trusted so much could be so cruel. I realized I had misjudged him. All these years I thought he was a true friend. But in that moment, I saw his true colors. He was never my friend. The park management called me into a meeting. They were not supportive. Instead of understanding my situation, they blamed me for the chaos. They told me I was confusing the children. They said my actions were causing a disturbance and that I needed to fix it. It was as if they didn't care about my feelings at all. I was heartbroken. I felt like I didn't belong. The park no longer felt magical. It felt cold and unwelcoming. With a heavy heart, I made a difficult decision. I decided to leave my job. It was too painful to stay. Leaving the park was hard. I missed my friends and the children, but I knew I deserved better. I was determined to find a place where I could be myself, a place where I could be accepted and loved for who I truly was. News of Ariel's departure spread quickly. Many people were shocked. They couldn't believe the park's reaction.
Some people were angry. They felt the park had treated Ariel unfairly. They started to speak out against the injustice.
The park tried to ignore the criticism, but the voices grew louder. People wrote letters and organized protests.
Finally, the park realized it had made a mistake. They issued a public apology to Ariel. They acknowledged their wrongdoing.
Leaving the park was a blessing in disguise. Ariel found a new job. This time she could be herself. She found a community that embraced her. She made new friends who loved and supported her. Ariel finally felt free. Ariel's story spread beyond the park. She became an inspiration to others. People admired her courage and resilience. She received messages of support from around the world. Ariel realized she wasn't alone. Many people shared her struggles. Section 7. Finding her voice. Ariel found her voice. She began speaking at events. She shared her story and advocated for transgender rights. She spoke about the importance of acceptance and inclusion. She wanted everyone to feel safe and valued for who they are. Ariel's words resonated with many. She gave hope to those who felt marginalized. She showed them that things could get better. Her story reminded people that everyone deserves respect. It emphasized the importance of treating each other with kindness. Section 8. Ripples of change. Ariel's courage had a ripple effect. It inspired others to embrace their own identities. People felt empowered to come out. The park, too, underwent a transformation. They implemented diversity and inclusion training for their staff. They created a more welcoming environment for everyone. The park became a symbol of acceptance and celebration of differences. Ariel's story taught them a valuable lesson. It taught them that embracing diversity makes the world a richer and more beautiful place. Section 9. Embracing authenticity. Ariel's journey is a reminder that authenticity is powerful. Being true to oneself can inspire others and create positive change. It shows that even in the face of adversity, one person's courage can make a difference. Speaking up for what is right can spark a movement. Ariel's story is a beacon of hope. It reminds us that love and acceptance can triumph over hate and prejudice. Her journey encourages us to embrace our own uniqueness. It teaches us to celebrate the diversity that makes our world so vibrant. Section 10. A future filled with hope. In a world that often feels divided and uncertain, there are stories that shine brightly, reminding us of the potential for unity and progress. One such story is that of Ariel, a beacon of resilience and hope in our community. Today, Ariel stands tall, a symbol of resilience and hope. Her journey has not been easy, but her unwavering spirit and determination have made her a powerful figure in the fight for equality and acceptance. She has faced numerous challenges, yet she continues to rise above them, inspiring countless others along the way. She continues to advocate for equality and inspire others to live their truth. Ariel's voice echoes through the halls of justice and the streets of our cities, calling for a world where everyone is treated with dignity and respect. Her advocacy work spans across various platforms, from public speeches to community events, where she tirelessly works to uplift marginalized voices. Her story reminds us that everyone deserves to feel safe and accepted for who they are, without fear of judgment or discrimination. Ariel's message is clear. Love and acceptance should be the foundation of our society. She believes that by embracing our differences, we can build a stronger, more compassionate world. Ariel's journey illuminates a path towards a brighter future. Her courage and perseverance serve as a guiding light for those who may feel lost or alone. She shows us that no matter how difficult the road may be, there is always hope on the horizon. A future where everyone can live authentically and embrace the beauty of our differences. Ariel envisions a world where diversity is celebrated, and every individual is free to express their true selves without fear. This vision is not just a dream. It is a goal that we can all work towards, together. It's a future filled with hope, understanding, and a celebration of the unique identities that make each of us special. Ariel's story is a testament to the power of community and the impact that one person can have on the world. By standing together, we can create a society that values and uplifts every individual. Let's create that future together. Let us join hands and work towards a world where love, acceptance, and unity prevail. Together, we can build a future filled with hope, where every person is celebrated for who they are, and where our differences are seen as strengths that enrich our lives.